this meeting?
Well, this meeting is very popular because of the contents. It has a broad combination of specialties like from behavior, epidemiology, genetics, treatment, even surgery. So all the topics associated with treatment of obesity. So that's the main thing. And the other is, because it's a very big meeting, there is a lot of opportunities for networking.
What is it about the meeting that is different from what are your experiences in Mexico?
Maybe the trends that are shared here with other doctors and the way of treating obesity seriously. I think that all the content that...
Are you obese?
Yes. No.
What parameters do you use to judge that somebody is obese?
Same as in the USA. We are the same parameters. Same as the
WHO.
They say that obesity is a global health problem today. Global means that affects everybody in every planet, on the whole planet, every continent, every country. What are some of the preventive measures that we put in place to control obesity? How do we prevent obesity?
Well, basically, what we are watching is that the lifestyles are shifting across the globe. So countries are transitioning from very active style lives and very basic diets, traditional diets, to modern diets based in ultra-processed foods and sedentary lifestyle. So how to prevent it? Probably trying not to have these emerging countries such as most of Asia, like Pakistan, India, China, Indonesia, becoming soda drinkers and sugar sweetened beverage drinkers and sedentary lifestyles in one hand, and then the other hand, the countries that are already very obese, such as most Latin America and some countries in Europe, try to become more active and maybe taxation of sugar sweetened beverage and other foods that are unhealthy, and improving treatment and also is another.
How many obesity societies do you have in Mexico?
We don't have one, especially like three.
There's a college, and there's also a society of overweight and obese persons. But there's no so big as this, or all national representation.
How many of you are physicians? Who among you is a physician?
Physician,
Oh,
I'm a dietitian.
you're a dietitian? Are you an internist?
No, I'm a clinical nutrition physician.
Clinical nutrition physician? Okay, let's talk a little bit about nutrition and obesity. What is it about nutrition that many people have tried to play around their diets and all of that and it's not working? How is that related to ethics, or you think that because you may have heard the opening plenary where the lady from England or the professor talked about leptin and other mutations and genetic problems that predispose certain people who, under the same circumstances, receiving the same amount of calories and food, like me and you, would just blow out, and we would get the same amount, quantity and quality, and would not blow out. So, with your experience, what do you have to say to the people of Mexico about that?
Well, my sense is that the genetic component is something that has to be there in order to become obese. That's real, but there was an inflection point in Mexico. So we did not have these levels of obesity 20 years ago. So clearly our lifestyle, the detonating factor that has made our country very obese. So I think it's mostly changes in macro changes in diet and lifestyles, what is making the countries very obese.
You say you're a dietitian, right?
Yeah.
So Do you do any form of health coaching?
No, not.
What do you do when you when you see clients? Is that how you call them?
Patient?
Or patients?
Yeah.
So when you see patients, and what do they always complain to you?
That they're always, it's very difficult to eat less and do exercise.
Oh, really? So how do you help them? What do you advise them to do?
To eat well and do something of exercise.
When they are going to eat well, well means eating what? Eating how much? Eating how many times?
Depends on